They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right.
A big hole inside the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Red.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion! It's hot. Red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Go! 13, Lou!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
His drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long.
All right.
Putting the tight end in motion. Bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
All right.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let the high.
Here's Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
1st and 10.
Hey.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Lisa 24.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That is intercepted. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here we go. Okay.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Why, Tony? Good.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Silver.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Second down and 3.
On red. Hot.
Lawrence. Throwing right. It's taken in. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Red.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A big play. Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Red, 23. Silver.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Hey, let's go.
In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go, son.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. Still going inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
He'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
Hey.
2nd down, Lawrence. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It covers 51 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go,
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Red on red. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
On play action. Stroud. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Hey, Lion! Silver.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That one knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 9.
Rip, 23.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Stroud. This one complete right side. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Stroud. This one is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A second down throw for Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
All right, let's go. Go, go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. A give for Etienne, heading right. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey. Here we go.
Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Give up the middle, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Foye Oluokun with the play. Second down and 8.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. His throw left side is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle.
Go.
Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Think right open.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch.
Ryan.
At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On red.
So after 2 straight
11
incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
All right.
Up the middle they go. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a give on the ground. He'll take this down inside the 30. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Here's Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end.
On the set. Hey, go, go. Go, go. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
11. It's hot.
Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
to the right side and incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey.
Now here's Lawrence. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a handoff running right. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Here is 1st and goal.
On red.
Lawrence now. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Hey, Lion! Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
All right.
1st and 10 now from the 36. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Here we go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
All right.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.